Hey YouTube, this is Ben Gessel. I hope you don't mind. I'll be eating here as I'm talking a little bit. But I thought I'd mention just this really quick um, thing about one of my one of the videos I'm subscribed to, or one of the channels I'm subscribed to. I've been subscribed to this guy for a while. Not entirely sure how I subscribed to him in the first place. I suppose he was conservative and a black guy, so I was like, oh, that's interesting. A black guy. Well, there's a lot of Afro-Americans who are conservative. That's not a big deal. Increasingly so, but But it's just kind of. It's probably good to mention this. I've been thinking this through a little bit. This gentleman named David Carroll, who's apparently a political science professor somewhere back east, is I've watched enough of his videos. I know kind of what he's like. I know what his views are. I got to the point where he was kind of saying the same thing over and over again, more or less. And we all know there are many things about African American culture, more the inner city thing, that we don't really like too much. And that doesn't even need any explanation. So a lot of black kids that grow up in the inner cities try to get away from being thugs and stuff. And so David Carroll's always ragging basically on that whole mentality. But it's more of an inner city African American thing. It's not really so much outside of that. But the dysfunctional families, the all kinds of stuff. And so, yeah, I just got to the point where I was just like, I'm done with this channel. I'm subscribing. But the thing is that David Carroll is so intelligent. He really is. But more especially in a manner involving having human insights to different sorts of folks. But I suppose a lot of folks might be offended more initially by David Carroll's terms for black folks, which I won't mention, of course, and he uses these terms because, well, maybe he'd make his point stronger. Maybe because he is black, so there's kind of that idea that if you're black, you use certain words to disparage people in your race. I mean, really, you're talking about not just people in your race, but certain subsection of people that are black. If you use certain terms, you're black, you're okay, kind of. If you use those terms, you're not black, less okay. And, that's what he talks about. He talks about this double standard. So, his videos are very interesting. But again, I got to the point where I was just like, eh. And I was having just negative thoughts about black people. And I'm like, that's not right. I'm not subscribing from this guy. It just isn't healthy. So there are many times when you have a lot of great points to make. A person has many great points to make, but their channel isn't very positive. So I wanted to mention that because maybe there's some channels like that for you guys. Hopefully I'm pretty positive. I know I have a few more intense videos here and there, but, for the most part, try to stay positive. If you watch a lot of negative stuff, I've mentioned it before, it's going to have a negative impact on you and make you less pleasant. That's not good. Actually, more importantly than being less pleasant toward other people is just being less peaceful when you're by yourself, or less at peace. You're more troubled by everything. That's, we don't want to be troubled. All right. You guys take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.